This one is a tweet with a caption and a picture. Ooh.
I hate when DV comes to the ooh shit, nigga. Shut up.
Every time I ooh, I'm expecting Matt to hit the story. Ooh. All right. So the caption was, for the description, I warned y'all. Got called every name in the book for it too. Yet we're here now. The picture is of someone tweeting, my son's friend subscribed to my private site, Awkward, aka fans only.
Oh shit. Yo, okay, for real. Before I came over, we started running the pod. Mm-hmm. I was making my dinner and everything like that, and my mom's on the phone. I think it was my grandma or my uncle or something like that, and she's just talking about shit like this and what parents in our generation, so us being new parents, are gonna have to go through with all our kids.
It's gonna be reckless.
Just take this in.
So stressful.
Our kids have access to edibles now, like legal edibles, legal cannabis, fans only.
I'm not having kids.
You know,
they're gonna have fans only.
Our kids have access to.
The crazy thing is they're gonna have fans only of
Man,
their
why'd you
friends.
tell me that?
Hold on. They're gonna have fans only of their friends' moms and stuff.
Yo,
Like, that's what she's literally saying. That's literally what she's saying. So how do you guys?
It's like the mom next door. I watch her on the internet.
I'm not having kids. I feel like raising kids.
As beautiful as it sounds,
It's beautiful, 110%. But when they get older, when they get to that age, it's going to be bacchanal, fam.
I know.
We didn't have technology like that back then. We had Blackberries that barely got internet when we were outside.
BBM, bro.
Yeah.
We had BBM.
Now you can get a fans only while you're in school and shit, and you're subscribing. Oh no, I don't know about all this kid shit now.
Take a look at this broad. Teacher grabs the phone.
This is my best friend. This is my best friend's mom.
Oh my god.
No, I'm not doing.
No. Take it in. During the lecture, teacher like, what are you watching?
That's probably why, they ban phones in schools.
That's why.
They ban phones in school. Thank
You
God.
go to
But you know,
watching too many private
when we went to
Snapchats.
when we were in high school, like phones were somewhat like kind of banned, like not fully, but like you're allowed to use your 1212,
Yeah.
but like you don't know they're still gonna try to do their own thing and they're all in the washroom and shit. The fuck?
They're watching.
They're gonna
That's only in the washroom.
They're gonna figure shit out. They're gonna figure shit out, fam. They're gonna figure out a way.
It's here from Eli the Don _. I'm gonna start putting the tweets there, so we can shout out that person, right? I don't want no extra copyrights and shit like that, right?
We already get enough.
So the tweet says, and this kind of does. I want to hear y'all thoughts.
My cup away from
I
me.
want to hear y'all thoughts on this one, right? It kind of ties in our last conversation. Your significant other should be your therapist. Do you guys agree or disagree?
I'm half. Reason being, therapist has experience, knows what questions to ask, how to dig to get to the real issue.
Yeah, the root cause.
Your significant other knows you best, but at the same time,
Doesn't.
what's gonna happen is they're gonna be like, oh, it's okay, don't worry, like they're gonna they're loving you and shit, so they're just gonna I hate to say it, but they're gonna sugarcoat it.
Maybe get worse.
They're gonna whatever it is at the end of the day, they're gonna sugarcoat it because they love you. You know what I mean? But a therapist, they don't have that same love for you. They're a client to you.
It's work.
Yeah. It's
they literally
work.
study this.
So at the same time, they're not afraid to offend you. They're not afraid to go deep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas your significant other, even if you're on that level where you can go that deep with them,
Right.
at the same time in the back of their brain, they're like, I don't want to see him like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cordell?
I'm rolling with Matt still because at the end of the day, you shouldn't even be putting that type of.
Matt said 50-50.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You shouldn't be putting that type of weight on your significant other either way because at the end of the day, everyone goes through something and yes, your significant other might know you very well and hopefully they actually do because there's some significant others that actually don't. You shouldn't be putting that type of weight on them because it doesn't work out really well because you're putting too much weight on them. They won't be able to handle that stress and they might
For real.
not want to be with you anymore because of what you're putting, what type of bag you're putting on them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I wouldn't.
So what's the other 50 then?
The other 50 would be like, yeah, in a way, you should be able to know how to talk to your other significant other to help them through simple situations, but not through like heavy things where constantly you're putting something on them when something happens within your life.
No, they should be able to deal with the tough stuff too.
Well,
no, I know.
They should be there to support you. They should be there to support you. Like, I'm here for you. You need you need a talking head or whatever it may be. You need somebody to vent
Not
to.
dropping like bare shit on them all the time.
But like, yeah, like if you're
they got
fucking,
their own thing as
exactly,
well. Exactly,
like if you're fucking weighing down on them like 24/7, like you're like complaining and shit. Like, oh my god, this guy at work, and you're just like you're bringing negative shit back home. Like, she can get tired of that.
Personally, for me, I wouldn't want that. I couldn't handle that.
I mean, if I have my girl fucking coming down and like every single day, like I don't want to come home and like I'm trying to relax, I'm trying to enjoy myself.
There's so many times you have a stressful day and you got to come home to stress as well too. That's not healthy for you. And then you deal with that, and then
if it's the same stress every single day, like, yo, I hate my job, I hate this, I hate it. Like,
So
like I'm like,
I'm
yo,
gonna
change that shit.
I'm gonna do what y'all didn't do, and I'm gonna pick a side. Is that okay?
go ahead.
So right before you do, if I had to pick a side, go see a therapist.
You guys are doing 50-50.
Go see a therapist.
Go see a therapist.
So you guys are saying that your significant other shouldn't then? Just pick a side.
They shouldn't.
I'm rolling with y'all.
If it's that big of an issue, they shouldn't be.
I'm always down to help, but that professional help will not come from me because I'm not a guru of how to deal with life.
Nope.
No,
You have great advice though.
Maybe. Right?
Yeah.
And that's cool too. That is cool, right? And a lot of youngins do look up to me and Cordell for our advice.
Our advice just doesn't fit for them though.
Yeah, exactly. Like
and
what I went through, is the same thing you're gonna go through.
All I could show you is what happened to me, and so that you could deal with it better.
Exactly.
That's it.
I like teaching lessons.
For sure.
For real.
So I'm rolling. I'm kind of rolling with y'all. Overall, like, would you guys? And that's the thing, though. That's the thing. It's like it's so hard to have these conversations with your girl because if you tell your girl, yo, Shoy, I think you should go to a therapist, she's gonna be like, what the fuck?
She's gonna be like, what the fuck? What do you mean?
How about this?
And to the women that are saying, no, we won't. Yes, you will. Like in my experience, Shorty was wilding when I said that. But I'm just like, yo, I don't have the education or the knowledge to help you with what you're going through. I'm always be by your side. I'm always encourage you.
Okay, so then
I'm always love you. And I'll always be caring. But for the shit internal demons you're going through,
that was before. That was before.
You can only do so much.
Exactly.
What I would suggest,
a lot of fucking pressure.
What I would suggest is if I would have had to suggest that to Shorty, I would be like, yo, I'll come with you for the first 1-2 sessions so you can get comfortable.
I'll fucking pay for it.
I like that, Cordell.
Like, I'll pay for it for you.
No. Cordell,
I was like, nah.
Cordell, keep going.
Nah, because
I would suggest,
to be honest,
why? You know why they're scared to go talk to someone? Because they don't want to go by themselves. That's a big thing with Shorty.
Yeah,
so
I think you're honest.
Going with Shorty for the first 1, 2, 3 times, 4 times will help her break it in, and she'll get comfortable with the person she's speaking to. So that's why it'd be great. And then she'll be able to go on her own on the 5th, 6th time. Maybe you gotta come once in a while just to make sure that you're there for. Because at the end of the day, being there is what matters.
Number one, support.
Sure.
If
you can't help yourself and you're just there in the background, you're just listening, and now you're gonna understand now what she's going through because she's explaining it now. She's comfortable and so forth. So I feel like getting professional help and being there for Shorty or vice versa is big. It's really really big.
So how do you how do you introduce that to your girl? Like how are you coming at her? Are you telling her straight?
There's no sweet way of saying it. It's like, bae, yo, like I think it's. I think
Let me hear this, Cordell, so I can fucking leave this podcast. Remember when I said I don't like doing long episodes? Guess what? This episode's done after this shit. What? All right, go ahead. Sorry, man.
I feel like.
Because this nigga gonna be dead. This nigga gonna be dead.
Shorty, like, I feel like I can't help you with what you're going through. I can't help you with your inner demons.
So what to do?
I feel like it would be best if we went to go see someone professionally and we actually have a conversation.
So if we went to go see a relationship therapist?
No. We're going to see a therapist for you, for what you are going through.
Wait, so I'm crazy? What do you mean?
No, we haven't determined that yet.
No, but for us as guys,
No, but seriously,
like
no, but
talk
seriously, no,
talk with all the
I want it to be a
guys.
serious kind of
seriously.
episode,
I'm
though.
sorry. I
Yeah.
joke around too much. I
I'm joking
apologize.
too, no, I'm
I
joking
apologize.
too.
I apologize. But
Sorry.
like on some real shit, like you guys be straight up shorty in the short street, because
I
beating
don't think you could straight up just show her that though.
beating around the bush is probably one of the worst things for me
I
personally.
don't think you could just
don't
show.
beat around the bush.
I don't think you could just show your shorty, yo, you need to see a therapist.
There's honestly
That's
there's
No, but, like,
got to be
if
a way
you're-
to say it.
If you're going through it for months and months and months, and like it's not getting anywhere, then what are you gonna do?
I think it's one of those
beat
where
around the bush?
I think it's one of those where I'm saying like I said, like, yo, I've tried to help you through this, right? Over the months, because it can't just be a day or a week thing, right?
Yeah.
I try to help you over the months. I really do think that you should invest in your mental health and go talk to someone about it.
You know,
That's what I'm saying.
That's
too.
not what you said. That's not what you said.
say?
You know, oh, bitch, you crazy. Oh, you need to go see something. That's what you
I was
said.
joking
That's
with
what you
that.
said. That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
But what I'm trying to say is like, just tell shorty. Basically, that's telling shorty straight up. That is telling shorty straight up. That's what I mean.
You know,
telling shorty straight up is the best way. No beating around the bush. No, yo, hey, I've been seeing this. I've been seeing that. I advise that you see a
And
professional.
clearly, what I've been
But I
saying
do
hasn't
not
been-
mind,
yeah.
and I do not mind come with you for the sessions.
There you go. Yeah.
Hundreds. You got to add that behind, because at the end of the day, they're gonna feel alone when you say that.
Right.
They're gonna feel like, okay, well, you're giving up on me. That's what the way it feels. I feel like when you do say to shorty, or
I can't wait
vice
to.
versa.
Me as a guy, I can't wait to. Like, I'm definitely doing therapy when I'm older.
yeah.
Definitely.
You know,
I can't wait.
I thought of a way to approach it, kind of like it's almost like when you got to tell somebody, like when you got to tell somebody at work, like, yo, you're doing this fucking wrong.
Oh,
Right.
that's easy for me.
You know what I mean? Like, but you got to come at it like almost
Don't forget,
like,
I work with my friends, eh? I work with friends and family. I'm not just gonna tell you you're doing something wrong.
Oh, of course. But yeah, I think you got to come out. You got to come at it like, hey, I saw you when you were happy, like you were in this state. I want to help you get back to that state.
Yeah.
And the way we can do this is going through this because X, Y, and Z hasn't worked. You know what I mean? If you come at it from more of like a positive stance, other than just saying like, yo, you're crazy, you need to go to therapy. Like,
I was joking,
like,
by the way.
it's-
Like, I was
didn't really
joking.
say-
Yeah,
You didn't
no,
really say- you never said that.
no,
I'm putting words in your
but the thing is, some guys out there say it that way. They're like, "Yo, you're crazy, bitch. You need to go
Yeah,
see a
some guys don't
therapist."
respect their women. That's
Yeah.
why. That's why
no,
we
no,
had
no,
to
no.
do.
And part of that is because they're getting fed up. Part of that is because they're fed
Yes,
up.
but at
Facts.
the end of the day,
Facts.
even though you're getting fed up, you gotta remember what they're going through. As
Of
well,
course,
too.
you gotta
remember that.
have
like,
empathy.
you gotta kind of like. I think people are too quick to react. You always gotta like
Yeah.
think, what are they thinking? Like,
Well, yeah,
how are they viewing it? Like, you gotta kind of like.
It's not
get
what
in
you
their
say;
head.
it's how you say it.
Yes,
so
that's very true.
like that's where I'm coming from. It's like how you're gonna say that to them.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's very important. So all the men out there, you got
And
like,
gal them out there.
yeah, like
Same, yeah, it's-
It goes both ways.
It goes both ways.
It goes both ways.
Yeah.
Goes both ways.
yeah. So if you're telling your partner, like that's how you should go about it. You know,
Facts. I'm rolling.
round table exclusive.
You already know what it is, man. Only the realest shit on round table talk.
Being single is cool, but I miss waking up in the middle of the night to see Shorty sitting in the corner of the bed crying with my phone in her hand. I never stopped her either. I just looked at her and went back to sleep. Let her finish doing what she's doing. I'll deal with it in the morning.
God.
You
Damn.
stupid.
Yo,
Okay, so
how do you deal with that? How do you deal with Shorty going on your phone?
see now that okay.
Like, let's be real. Let's be real men
I'm
about this.
I'm gonna tell a story. I'm gonna tell a little bit of a story because that kind of related back to me. I don't know if you're gonna tell a little 1-2 story after, but there was one time I took a shower and I left my phone on my desk where it normally should be.
You stupid. You stupid.
The way I look
No,
at
you,
it,
you shouldn't have done that. You know
I know,
that. Yeah,
but
okay.
at the end of the day, I left my phone there.
Okay.
I was playing around with Shorty. She was fucking around, whatever. We were playing around. And like I was hiding in the closet. Not like that. I want to make sure people understand. Not hiding like that. All right? Bet? I like pokes. I was hiding in the closet. She was doing her thing. And when she walked back in, she was like, Cordell. Couldn't find me, whatever. She didn't even try to look, really. I see her walk over to my phone. She clicked the button on my phone. I heard, because how my phone was back then, my phone, you can click it. You can hear the click. It's pretty adamant.
Right.
I hear the click. I'm like, okay, so why is she touching my phone? Okay. So you pick it up. The door's a little bit open. I can see her. She puts my phone. She's looking at it. Puts it back down. As she's walking back out, I pop out. Hey! She go, oh my god. She go, oh. And I was like, oh hey.
Boy. God.
In my head,
damn.
I caught her. I know I caught her.
You definitely
But I ain't
did.
gonna say shit. I wasn't gonna say nothing. I was gonna leave her for a time when she wants to bring her shit on me. I'm gonna show it back right here. So when it comes to like shorties on people's phone, don't do that. Go on there with permission. Don't go on there behind them backs.
I'm against going on someone else's phone without them like acknowledging it.
You can go for it, but I'm gonna say one thing.
You could definitely go on my phone. Just ask.
And
Let's ask.
if you go on my phone without my permission, do you pay my bill? Did you buy my phone? No? Then don't touch my phone then. You don't pay my bill, don't touch my phone.
All
Simple.
you have to do is ask.
Ask. If you want to use my phone, here, go ahead.
I've definitely woken up
fuck.
with a bright screen to my face, like,
What is this, Devon? Devon, what is this?
What? And
Who's-
it's like niggas love to act confused.
Who's this girl messaging you?
Shit.
Why is she sending you heart emojis? Why are you commenting on her story? Oh my god.
Why are you saying you're ready?
Fam.
It's definitely a shaky situation.
It's a shaky situation, but like
I think all guys. So guys are in relationships, and before you guys get to that mark, definitely just go through. Even when you guys were just in that talking phase, just delete all those messages. Delete
that
it.
shit
It don't hurt to just delete it. Keep yourself in the clear. Hold up. But like that's talking phase, right? But even when I think all guys had to do so that they don't send off that message to the girl that they should not be messing with, just jerk off. I think it's that simple. I think it's personally that simple. Once you jerk off, it saved me bare times. Just all you have to do is wank.
for me, I'm looking for that 1 in a million shorty that like wouldn't get cheated, that type of nonsense. Like if you're going back on my phone and you know that we're literally just in the talking stage in that moment and they don't get mad, it's hard to find, but like it's logical. Like why are you getting mad about something about like we were literally in the talking phase, we weren't anything official? That's my whole thing. It's hard, I know. 1 in a million.
Guess what, buddy? It's not gonna happen. So, what do we get though? Like, what do we get to call our own as guys? Super Bowl? And you see, guys like you don't even watch sports like that.
I don't watch sports like that, so what do I really
What
get?
do you get?
Hey, I'm into cars, so I get my own fucking car. Fuck.
Until you date a shorty that likes cars.
Shit. This is my car. This is my car. Let me drive.
Like, no, Kurt, I think you should get this modded. Like, oh.
Excuse my black ass.
Huh?
I seen a shorty on Tinder that was in the cars.
Oh, fuck no. Honestly, I wouldn't even get it. I want a girl that's not into cars, to be honest with you, because I don't want her involved in my shit like that. I want her to be involved with me. I want us to be compatible, but not to be into the same thing I'm into. I want her to enjoy what I do, and I want to enjoy what she does, but I don't want her involved. Like, oh, I like cars. I want a car too. I want to do this. I want to do that. No, I want you to do your own thing.
Of course.
That's what I want. But still be able to like come out to my events and like hang out and chill and not be itching. Like, oh, I'm bored. I want to go here. I want to go shopping.
Fuck all that shit. Fuck all of it. Stay in your own bag. If you're gonna come into a relationship and just hop into his things, it's like, yo, give me some.
Fuck. Like, give me some space.
Give me some. How do you deal with the clingy girl? So read the tweets. This was a great read the tweets because it was one of our guests that came on the podcast. Shout out Kobe. He made a tweet that says, "No matter what, guys can never win when it comes dealing with their shorty." So I then later replied, "Read the tweets part 2." Ooh,
What do you? Okay.
right?
Okay.
So I said, "That's why I agree once they start." So it pretty much means the whole argument thing, right? So when women do start arguing about, shit we personally know that we are right about, and they may know very little, but they want to, get their shit off,
Yeah.
which is fine.
It's perfectly fine.
Get their shit off.
Go
But
ahead.
when you're wrong, you're wrong. Admit it,
100.
right? So I started telling him my bag. So that's why I said, you really gonna start arguing over this? That's one. So then Kobe then later replied with his thing. He said, honestly, you ain't worth arguing with because I like you still. Or this ain't worth arguing because I like you still, which is okay, right? And then I gave him I understand, sorry, and not actually understand because, you're just trying to end the fight. So let me hear how you guys get in your bag about just adding that argument that that you guys should not be arguing about, but it's she's like at you. And we'll make this fairly quick. I want to hear your bag and then Matt's bag as well.
Nah, because like when I make my point known, I'll make my point known because like, at the end of the day, if I believe in something, I'm making my sure like, yo, shorty, like this is how it's gonna roll. Like I'm not gonna let you have a point when it comes to a certain extent, and I have a point when it comes to a certain extent, and we agree on we agree to disagree. You're not gonna be able to tell me like if I know for a fact that I am right about something, I can make it known like, oh, I'm right. I don't care.
No, I don't like doing
care.
that either.
I don't care. But I'm gonna make sure my point is known. My point is there.
And I'll try to make sure that they understand because it's like if you're gonna argue with me, then you clearly don't understand it. Yeah. I'm not arguing with you, Cordell.
No, I'm saying I'm agreeing with you. I'm looking at you like, I agree with you because at the end of the day, like sometimes girls don't understand where man them are coming from, and man them agree on a man them term because we obviously know what we're talking about. And like when argument comes into play, it's just like, yo, we're speaking on what we know. If we don't know anything, I'm keeping my mouth shut. I'm listening to you, and I'm gonna wait until I hear something that it doesn't make any sense. And that's my point.
Matt, let me hear you.
Literally, if I have an opinion, or run it back real quick.
Matt's drunk.
Shut up.
Go ahead.
Okay, so my point is, if I know I have the facts, and this is where I'm set, I'm not moving. I'm not moving from that.
You're arguing.
I'm right.
You're arguing.
I'm arguing.
I don't want to go back and forth.
I'm not gonna move with that.
I don't like going back and forth.
I don't like going back and forth.
If I learned this from one of the guys I work with, if you have the evidence, it takes the emotion out of the conversation. So if you present the evidence and she says no, it's not. I'm not rolling. I'm not rolling. If I'm right, I'm right.
But
I've
accept that shit.
I've literally argued with someone about watching a movie that was based on a true story and her saying that's not true.
That's bullshit. Like fucking.
But they'll do
members
that.
of
bitch.
Shit like that.
Google that shit.
Sometimes you gotta like be like, unfortunately, the bigger person, and just like
you know what,
understand what's happening and just end it.
I would say
end it whatever way you have to.
I'll say you're right, just to say like, cause if I love someone, I'm not arguing about you with this.
No.
So I'll be like, you're right, but Joe, don't come to me after and say you're moving weird.
You know what?
You know why I'm moving weird. Cause I have my shit.
But okay.
But
you know that DV.
It's a fact though. You can't say I'm moving weird and you
DV.
just
Go on. And I gotta tell some shit.
Go ahead.
If you believe in something, but then you wanna agree with your girl, if she brings it back to you, that's you, fam. That's you.
Of course.
You decided to stop what you're doing, agree with your shorty,
Of course.
and move with it. If she brings it up, that's on you still.
It is.
And then that's up to you to take it as you will.
But,
and if I were to agree with my girl, I'm pushing it away.
But then I'm changing the topic. Or like, something else. Like I'm not gonna sit there
because
bitter.
if she
does bitter or like
no. But if she does ask you like what's wrong, you can't ask that way. You can't act. You can't act that way.
What do you mean? If she asks you what's wrong, then I'm showing her. We had our little 1-2. I just felt like I was right, but then it's like, you know what?
No,
I just
fam.
came.
You agree?
So what are you? Yeah. Listen, fam. I wasn't done talking. All you had to say is, yeah, we had our discussion. I felt like I was right, but you know what? You said your piece, and I agree with you, and that's that. I don't like arguing with women,
and I don't either.
I
don't
hate
either,
it, especially in public, because, and this is just just a side thing, but us being black arguing with someone, especially if they're not even black, it looks away.
It looks away.
It looks away.
It does.
Right? So, that being said, it's like, I will never, ever, and I don't want this to be a blooper in the future when like shit happens, but I will never argue with my girl in public.
No.
I hate that shit. Like, that's not me.
What I ask for like my girl, my future girl, is if we do disagree in public, we leave it where it is.
Go
and
back
we
to
talk
loving
about
each
it
other.
later.
Go back to loving each other,
We
and we'll
cut
talk
it,
about it.
and we talk about it later.
Or
we talk about we're in.
Or
Wrong place, wrong time kind of idea.
Or if we just forget, thank God.
it's not
I
gonna
don't
forget.
like.
that won't never.
Yeah,
that-
because they want
that's-
to win.
Yeah,
They
they're
wanna
gonna want to win.
They wanna
And that's my whole
win.
thing.
Why
My whole
do-
thing is I'm gonna argue
Why do
my
you guys want to
point.
win?
because my whole thing is when I argue my point, I'm arguing my point. If you have a point, I have a point, and we're gonna argue the point. Because at the end of the day, if I agree with you, you're always gonna think I'm always gonna agree with you. I'm not gonna always agree with you. I don't. I'm sorry. I apologize.
You have your opinion.
But when I do agree with you, I'll be yo, no.
Niggas gonna be looking so dumb. ... Watch. It's the irony of it all. ... Oh yeah, face palm. Matt, here's some shooting. Just don't bust no U-turns. Cordell. You too, Matthew.
Nah, he's back. He found us some shit.
When it happens, quote and bracket, and it will happen because it's inevitable. That's it. Hey, this nigga Tory sounding like he has some shit.
He's been quiet for all this time, and this is what I've been waiting for. Just something, not you and your goddamn music, but like
we could have done without the songs.
just
like,
something, like just to
I
show,
haven't
like
even listened to the songs yet,
just
but yeah, it's okay.
just to show, like
It's weird.
you're in it.
I know.
It hasn't. Oh, it's got to turn his mic off.
Come on, man.
I turned it off.
You
for a
gotta produce
second.
better than that, though. Okay.
Show that you're in the ring.
Yeah, no.
We got the red corner and the blue corner.
Hey,
Yeah.
Where's your
Come on
corner?
now.
Are you in your corner? Oh, you're on your corner yet.
I like this energy.
Meg's
Now-
been
now
in the
still
ring for time,
Man's been in the
waiting
locker
for the
room.
man.
He's been in the locker room.
I'm here for this energy. Like I said,
I want to see where it goes.
Man's been hyping himself up in the locker room.
Facts. Lawyer, coach been like, relax, don't worry, you're gonna go. Don't worry. It's cool.
no, coach went up to Tory like, yo, we got
Go
something.
time. It's go time, baby.
Okay, so let's try to go offense. No, but for real, like if you saying all this, then it's like he has something.
He has something. He
say.
has to. He has to. And
Yeah.
I'm hoping within the next week
He's
or
about to
so,
go off on quarantine radio.
And listen. If
I hope he does.
But
He's the
that's the
story,
thing though,
bro.
like, and Tory's saying no U-turns, but fam, if all the news that we've been getting is you shooting a woman, then
That's
like
we're on a
yeah.
like,
And I
we're-
feel like even Tory would be like, okay, that's wrong.
yeah,
But now we're getting more of the story.
exactly.
So it's
And-
like he's gonna say no U-turns, no this.
yeah, but no, you
But
can't
it's
say that
like,
because
come
it's just
on.
been like it's been one sided, and that's what I was saying on the
It has been
last
one-sided.
pod. It's been fully one sided, so it's hard for people to be like, "Yo, Tory, where you at? Like,
Right.
what are you doing? Like, come on with something."
Mm-hmm.
I understand your lawyer's telling you don't say anything, but something just to know that you're there.
Yeah.
You're fighting for like your freedom, fighting for your shit. It doesn't,
Mm-hmm.
For the last little bit, it hasn't been sounding like you've been fighting for your shit. But now I'm hearing a local one too, so I can't wait to hear where this is gonna go. And next week, hopefully, we get a quarantine radio.
I'm here for it, Tory.
Local story.
Let's go.
I'm for Tory too, because
Be the case. Be that case, my nigga.
case,
Be that
nigga.
case. Because the
Get
streets need Tory.
yeah,
Tory was
Come on, some-
the only good, not the only, but like a major part of quarantine just being blessed.
yeah, big time,
Right? So like, you know,
big time.
hey, just do what you gotta do. I know after this situation, he's gonna be himself, but he's gonna move proper and
Yeah.
correct.
Real correct. He's not
Yeah.
getting himself back in the situation.
Because
like this
once
ever.
you go through one thing with somebody, and it's like, okay, you wasn't moving like that before, but now
Yeah. Now you know.
then it's like, all right,
Now you
guards up. Yeah,
No, for real shit.
Yeah,
Honestly,
so-
I think that comes with like almost anything when it comes to like life. You're gonna go through something, you're gonna look at it completely differently. Next time it comes around, be like, all right, well, I've been through this already. Let me reevaluate myself and let me take a different route to
Yeah.
the route I went before.
I think it's me and Tori that has trust issues. Oh, why are you laughing?
It's true, though. It's true, though. You can't tell you
Me
could
and Tori both have trust issues.
Y'all they no straight back in the whip.
Damn, can we play? Can we play Trust Issues by Drake in the background, please? Thank you. But yeah, I'm serious. 2021, I'm not talking to no text.